Hello, my dear and classy friends, and welcome back to this channel. I'm Tetevik, and in today's video, we're going to discuss how to be more likable, how to gain and build friendships, and how actually be more popular. This is a very big subject, let's admit it, and a few minutes is not enough, but it's enough for you to start the journey and reveal more things about this topic. Before we start, let me tell you that I do one-to-one private consultations and I do trainings, and I also have a book. So if you would like to contact me, use the email below and you can get in touch with me. And also, if you like my work, if you enjoy the videos I do and my channel overall, you're more than welcome to donate. Thank you so much for all the generous donations. So let's start. Today we will understand finally, how to actually build friendships, how to gain friends, how to build lasting friendships, and how in general be likable. Is a big question because we are part of society. No human being is a single island, we cannot live on our own. And we need to make sure that we build connections with the right people that are beneficial for us and we are beneficial for them. This question starts, I would say, from the childhood years. When we start socializing, when we are going to the kindergarten, then it smoothly transfers to our youthful years when we're in school or university, and then it goes to the adulthood where we usually stay, and then goes to the senior years, of course. But it's more in our first part of life that we are striving to gain friends, to be likable, understand people. Before we start, I need to tell you that if you are trying to be likable but you completely hate yourself, it will never work. It comes all within. But if you really want to make more friends, if you want to be a bit more popular in school or university, or you want to be recognized in your business world and build your career, that is completely great. And this video will definitely help you. So let's start. There are 3 steps, only 3 that you need to take. The world is full with information. There are millions of videos, there are 100,000 of books. If you can, when you have time, read as much as you can about this subject and choose the tactics or practical tips that work best for you. But if you have only 5-10 minutes and you would like to watch this video and just get some insight, this is perfect timing for you and you're on a perfect channel. So I will do my best to meet your intellectual need to gain this information. So first of all, before you are likable to anybody else, before anybody else likes you, before you build any connection or any friendship, before you're popular, what is the first step you need to do? That's correct if you already guessed. You need to like yourself first. Before anybody else likes me, I have to like myself. And that is actually, I realized actually when I was in school, I couldn't understand why I'm so popular, why people like me, why everybody is my friends. And I had friends with all my school. I was that popular. The same was in my university years. I was very popular. I was involved in many committees and my name was very well known. I knew every person, every single professor, every single worker. I was walking and just greeting people, and even in the street people will stop me and say, oh, I saw you in newspaper, I saw you on TV. I was like, yes, thank you. So I've always been that way throughout my life. But there was one thing why actually I was like that. And it was not because I'm beautiful or I'm smart. The reason is because I really liked myself. And therefore, people liked me back. And I liked them. I'm very genuine with people. And in general, of course, I love people. Otherwise, how can I do this work? Because it's all about you. These videos are little, tips. They're little, maybe, glimpses of the real work that I do, the real consultations, the real trainings that I do with people, the seminars that I run. There's so much I do. So if something triggers you, just, drop me an email and I can give you more information. I can help you. But I would not be able to do this if I don't like people. So we go back to this number first. Step is liking others is normal if you like yourself. So if you want somebody to like you, then you need to like yourself first. That is the only rule. And don't trust people saying they're 15, 30 steps. To be honest, forget about all steps. Just take this one step. If I want to be likable, then I need to ensure that I like myself first. And it's not just a general likeness, but you like everything about yourself. You like how your hair are blossoming and blooming. You like your eyes, you like structure of your face, you like your body, you love your voice, you like everything about yourself. You like every item that you bought for yourself, you like it because you like your taste. You like where you live, you like who you are, you like who you hang out with. You have to love and like your life. Otherwise, people cannot like you. It's just a magnetic energy that we are projecting to others, and others are projecting to us. So if you really want to be likable, start liking yourself. And you will say, okay, you gave me a few tips. I need to like myself, like my body, like my mind, like my thought, like whatever I'm surrounded with. But what else can I do? And I will say, this is very easy. When you like yourself, when you're starting to like yourself, you can do that by getting to know yourself. When you don't know yourself, you don't spend any time with yourself, you never take yourself out, you never treat yourself, you never spoil yourself, it's hard to like yourself because there is no relationship that you have with yourself. So the best way to build friends actually is to be friend to yourself. Be the best friend to yourself, be kind to yourself, and you will be best friend to somebody else because it's a natural behavior that you have. Now, when you're focused fully on liking yourself, getting to know yourself, investing in yourself, it's a huge process. Don't expect that to be one day. Don't expect that to be quick fix. Don't expect that to be just a pill you take and everything is sorted. It doesn't work like that. The character and building of a character or becoming the best version of yourself or the version that you're supposed to become, it's a process. It's a very long process and you need to invest your time, efforts, love, energy. So be willing to do that. Get to know yourself more, find out what you really want from life. Ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I really like? Ask these questions and you will start getting the answers because everything is within you. Now, when you deal with this, when you level up, you like yourself, you love yourself, you accept yourself, you become best friend to yourself, then you start notice that you are becoming likable. You will start getting compliments. You will start getting notice that people start approaching you. You will start noticing that people want to be friends with you, that they want to know your opinion. And that is when you know that very well, I'm on the right track. And you will start getting that because a lot of people I work with, they start saying, oh, people are complimenting me, people are giving me free things, people are opening the doors for me. They never did that. I said, yes, because you finally start liking yourself and people are mesmerized by that energy. Second step, when you fully concentrated on yourself, now it's time to come out from your bubble. I mean this in a very cute way, and fully investigate your case and fully be determined to focus your attention to other person, other people, people that you want to target to be friends with. So this second step is quite a genuine step. If you're not really interested in people, if you don't really want to make friends, this step won't be good for you. This is for people who really want to make friends, who really want to build their careers, who want to have connections, who want to have relationship. And in second step, it is nothing about you, it's all about that other person. In here, you listen more than you talk. You talk less than you listen. I know it's hard, and I know we all want to talk. So if you want to talk, when we have a consultation, just talk. I will listen to you. But when you want to build friendships, you can't talk all the time. It's not a monologue. Monologue is when one person is talking, like speaking, is giving a speech, and everybody audience is listening to him. Dialogue is when both people are involved, both parties are involved. You're talking, you're listening, that person is talking and listening. It's a balance. So I always say friendship is actually just a simple dialogue between two people who are interested in each other. Same is romance, it's a dialogue. So that's why there is so much talking about compromises, about communication, about having a dialogue, because it's part of human nature. We have to communicate if we want to be together. Therefore, the second step is all about that other person. Find out everything about them. Investigate the case like a pro. Ask questions. Ask questions about their childhood, about what they like, what they want to do, about their dreams, about their fears. Ask questions. Investigate your target, your friend, your potential friend, or potential maybe romantic companion that you want to have. So investigate, ask questions. These are very proactive movements. You need to invest yourself in that. Otherwise, nothing will happen. And in here, why I said it's completely genuine, because it's actually nothing about you. You're not profiting. It's just them. They're opening their souls. They have been finally found somebody that can listen to them, because majority of people just want to talk. If you can learn to be this listener, you will be always standing out in a crowd, because nobody wants to listen. Everybody wants to talk about themselves. All day long, they want to talk about themselves, and everything that is about them is what matters to them. So if you talk with them, talk about them. Ask questions about them. It's incredibly seductive also when a beautiful woman is doing that to men she wants to get. It's not about, oh yes, I know that I'm beautiful, I know, this, I'm so great. It's not that, but you're asking, you are such an interesting gentleman. I've never met somebody like you. You're like a fresh breath of air. I want to know you more. And he's like, oh my God, this beautiful woman wants to get to know me. Okay, well, I'll tell you. And he becomes this, he becomes a bit taller, his voice is a bit louder, and his smile is bigger. He wants to impress you. But if you sit on a date and you just talk about yourself, they will not be impressed. You know what I heard from men that actually dated women that in the end they had to be their wives? They said, she listened to me. She was interested in me. Because all women want just get from me. They just want me to listen to them. But this woman was interested in me. And she was active listener. She was nodding. She was smiling. She was encouraging me to tell her more. She was asking questions. And that is what triggered them. Because successful men, everybody wants to get them to do something. So if you want to date men of means, if you're a woman, then ask questions to them. Be interested in them. And the same is for men. If you want to get the beautiful woman that everybody wants to get, you can't get her by talking about yourself. You need to talk about her. What do you like? What gift would you like me to give you? Where would you like me to take you? I would like to impress you. Make everything about her. And it's a normal human reaction. When everything is about me, suddenly I receive the validation or acceptance that I want, for example. And validation, I mean this in a very nice way in here. Not the, validation, I don't know who I am. But I receive what I need, and then suddenly I want to give that to you. So definitely the second step is all about the second person. And final step, so now you worked on yourself, you worked on getting to know the other person. Final step is your time. Invest time, your efforts, your resources, your energy. Everything matters, but you need to give time for friendship, time for a relationship, time for career. People want every day to have these quick fixes. They want to watch 1-second video. They want to listen to 1-second conversation, or they want to have 1-minute date, 1-minute call, 1-minute proposal. Everything is nowadays so quick that people do not value the time. But I will tell you, everything that is worth doing, having, costs a lot, requires a lot of effort. It is always necessary to put a lot of resources in it, and it requires time. That's why to be likable is a process. To gain friends is a process. It's a process, and it requires time. So be open and willing and receptive to invest that time, invest your effort, and know why you're doing that. Then everything will work out. Now, thank you so much for watching this video, and let's just briefly recap one more time how to be to become likable and how to gain friends and be popular. Number one, you need to be likable to yourself. For people to like you, you need to like yourself. How to like yourself? Get to know yourself and spend more time with yourself. Ask yourself, what do I like? What do I want? And when you get these answers, you get to know yourself, and you get to know and you get to like yourself more. Second, fully invest your time, fully invest yourself in that other person. Get to know them, ask questions to them, be interested in them, and listen more than you talk. And third of all, understand that everything good requires time, efforts, resources, and everything big is a process. To gain friends is a process. To build friendship and maintain friendship is a process. So be willing to invest that time. Your life is spectacular. Your life is very special. Whatever you do today will benefit you tomorrow. So wisely choose your decisions. If you would like to have one-to-one consultation, if there are some questions that are not answered to you, please email me and we will get everything sorted for you. And in general, if you're interested in self-development, self-actualization, and just bettering your life in general, there are so many trainings I provide, and there is a book you can also order. It's very private right now. It's very luxuriously reserved, so it's done only by email for now. So thank you so much one more time, and let me just remind you for the last few seconds I have, don't forget to have fun during this process and smile today and enjoy your life.